It has been 90 plus fucking degrees for another week. We had 2 weeks of fuck you weather that I talked about in my last video, and then we got 2 days and it was like 68 and 75, and I was like, oh, thank God it's over. It's been another fucking week of 90 plus degrees. It's supposed to be over on Tuesday. If it's not over on Tuesday, I'm just going to set myself on fire, because then I won't be sweaty, I'll be dead. And that seems like a way better option right now. I'm fucking over it. I did not move to Oregon for this shit. Like, I have to wear a mask to go outside, to do anything, okay? Like, 5 minutes outside to like run to the car, have to be in my mask. The only thing I can do outside without wearing my mask is checking the mail. That's it. That's like everything. I'm so fucking mad. Like, it's been so gross for so long. And so that's going on. So it's still fucking gross. And then the other thing that's going on is that I got on Tumblr this morning, as I do most mornings, and I was looking through my activity log, and I have a crochet Tumblr, and it is a secondary Tumblr, so to see the activity, I have to actually go into the log and see what's going on, and I've got creeps looking at my titties again. This has happened a multiple amount of times. Fuck it, I'm gonna just keep going. So, okay, so what happened was, 3 years ago, I was making a sweater, and I started out the sweater by making a shrug. And if you're picturing sort of the big cozy cocoon thing you can buy at the store, that is a type of shrug, but I was making sort of the classic type of shrug, which is just you make a tube for a sleeve, and then you work across for the width of your back, so it's open, and then you make another tube for the other sleeve, and you shrug into it. So I had finished that part of the sweater, and I was really proud of it because it was the first time I kind of designed a sweater from the sleeves down. And so I had my husband take a couple of pictures of me wearing the shrug. Now, I had finished this at 10 o'clock at night, and I was home for the evening, and I was comfy, and I was in my PJs, and I wasn't wearing a bra because I don't wear a bra when I'm home. And actually, thanks to the neck injury, I've really stopped wearing a bra a lot of the time, and it's pretty fucking great. But, other point. So, I take these pictures, he takes these pictures, I look at them, I'm like, my nipples are kind of pointing out, but who fucking cares? That's what nipples do. Nipples just sit on your chest, just waiting to be like, bing! And I'm like, fuck it, I'll post it. So I posted it, I'm like, here it is so far, I'm really proud of it. And I got a lot of love, people were liking the post and reblogging the post because they liked the design. And so I had people who were interested in my art, talking about my art, which was nice. And then the creeps showed up. Suddenly, braless dude guy 23 is like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. And, this has happened numerous times. It happens in waves. And so I get this first wave of people just, reblogging photos of me, completely non-sexual photos of me, onto blogs that are about, oh my god, isn't bralessness the hottest thing ever? My tits are not for you. If I wanted my tits to be for you, you would be certain that I was putting my tits out there braless to make your dick hard. You know why I was braless in those photos? Because I didn't want to put on a bra to take a couple of photos, and I shouldn't fucking have to keep creeps off my blog. You're on Tumblr. Is it really that hard to find pictures of titties that people want you to think look sexy? Are you fucking kidding me? And like I said, this was 2 or 3 years ago I made this sweater, and they still find it, and they still reblog it, and they still are like, oh yeah, I love it when the nips do that. No, yeah, I just love a girl who lets them hang. And I'm like, these are not for you. This is not a sexual photo meant to get you off. This is a photo of me celebrating an achievement I had in my art, and I decided not to put a bra on because I didn't think it was a big fucking deal. And you're over here being gross about it. This is why women don't trust men. I mean, there's a whole long list of reasons, but one of the big ones is that everything we do becomes sexualized, and fuck you. My tits will be sexualized when I want them sexualized, and you will know that I'm sexualizing them. And when that is happening, whatever. I don't fucking care. If I put them on the internet, I know you're gonna see them. Okay. These tits were not for you. Not every pair of tits on the internet is for you. Not every braless photo of a woman in her fucking pajamas is for you. My tits are for me. I get to decide how they are viewed. You do not get to tell me that my tits in a non-sexual situation are sexual for you. You don't get to have that. And so fucking help me. If anybody pops into these comments, somebody actually has to find this channel first, but I digress. If anyone pops into these comments with, boobs are innately sexual, well, if you don't like it, why'd you post it on the internet? I hope your dick falls off. I hope your dick falls off and runs away because it's a shame to be attached to your body. Okay, like, tits are not inherently sexual. They're sacks of fat. They're sacks of yellow fat, to quote Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Like, yeah, it's fun to take these sacks of fat that I have and, like, put them into a dress so they come up to here and do a little contouring. It's like, I'm going out to dinner and I want to feel sexy, and so my boobs are up to here. It's fun. But guess what? Most of the time, my tits are not there to be sexually gratifying to you. My tits are there because they're my tits. And in fact, had I the choice right now and the money, my tits would be way fucking smaller, and you would be like, why would you take those beautiful tits away? Because I have back problems, Chad. Because I'm fucking tired of not getting taken seriously when I'm wearing a tight t-shirt, Chad. Because there's literally no such thing as a loose t-shirt for me, Chad. Because I'm fucking tired of dudes thinking they have ownership over my body because I post a picture without wearing a bra. You don't own shit. You don't get to dictate the narrative of my tits to me. I will block you. I will stop you. No. I'm fucking done with this shit. If I want my tits to be sexy, my tits will be sexy. If I don't want my tits to be sexy, my tits aren't fucking sexy. And you don't get a fucking say in which one it is. Men are the fucking worst. Just... ugh.